simply can't do it.
The other concern, I would think, is if he tries to slide this into the side, that
Ooh, he played off 6.
played off the 6 and left it hanging in the corner pocket. So now we're going to see Ko Pin Yi for the first time. Tournament. He won the World 10-Ball Championship in 2015. As he rolls in that 2-ball, as Christina talked about. Won the World 9-Ball Championship in the same year. Talented junior player as well. Won the...
Quite expensive.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Ko Pin Yi and his brother Ko Pin Chung, also known as Little Ko, they're both sponsored by Zen Cues. And if you don't know anything about Zen,
it's very sweet.
Do you roll onto the 10-ball for a safety here? That was his plan, but...
Yeah, I mean, not really roll, I guess, but more like her. Oof.
As he scratches into the corner pocket, they're pocketing that 5.
So you don't want players this caliber to feel that comfortable on table and try to put the pressure on them right away at the Spanish jumper in the world. Definitely knows how to use the short cue, and he proves it right away.
I was going to say, made you look really good. And he has good shape on that 2-ball. You see the replay.
It's when the game is late like that, it's a pleasure to play it.
Yeah. And even a bigger pleasure to talk about, because there's nothing really to really question about what he's going to do or how he's going to do.
Not only has to keep the 1 ball, but also watch out for the side pocket.
Right.
Oh. Wow. Look at that as well.
Not as successful in that attempt as he was on the first attempt. Excellent camera work on that bridge hand, though.
No, yeah.
We learned that he's married and sponsored by Kamui in 3 seconds.
Well,
Ko Pin Yi has a shot at the 2.
And
pretty open table.
yeah, he has a choice to go after the pocket or before, and he did go after, which was safer. Now it's pretty natural angle to go to the 4 and bring it over to the rail, from the rail to go to the 5, 6. No more problems on the table.
Talking about Ko, while the story in men's pool was obviously with the Predator Aero rack, and he's racking them on the Predator Arcadia Reserve Performance Cloth. So Predator once again expanding their product line in the past couple of years.
Yeah, they come up with a lot of new stuff.
Especially in the past couple of years with the introduction of the balls and the cloth, the rack, and also in recent past 12 to 18 months, the tables.
Yeah.
Tables with LED lights underneath.
Cues and chalks.
So if you're looking for a table at home that also will double as a nightclub, this is your table. Because I love it. I love it.
I love it too. I actually suggested, to change the color for the color of the ball that's being played right now. But I think it's too much. But I think it's just a fun idea.
Well, what did you want to change? How did you want to change it?
Just, depending on what color of the ball you're playing on the table, you change the. Yeah, it was mind blowing.
Mind blowing.
And then another great safety, jump safety. Wow.
Flirted with the corner pocket there, but got away with it.
Look at this, because the ball is in the edge of the pocket and you try to power it in. No needs. One ball goes straight in.
Of execution. Ooh.
See, I feel like the 5 ball was only going.
He has to go down into that corner if he's going to try and pocket it. Got a really nice bounce off that 6 ball. He has just enough angle. Nicely done. So what would be your pass to go down a rail rather than try and hold position? Should just be a stop shot here, or maybe he'll come over a couple inches. No, he drew it back. So Ko at the break again, leading 5-1. Eight ball rolled right in. Plays low right to bring that cue ball back for the 10 ball. And he's now one shot away from a 6-1 lead in a race to 8.
He hits it good. He has a big chance to have the cue ball before 7-2, I wanted to say, but he hit it with
this cut shot down the rail on the 7.
Ooh.
And we jinxed him. For Ko Pin-yi is now 6-2. As that cue ball rolls into position. Takes his time, sets up his shot, and
left side, which makes the 3 ball travels towards the 6 ball. Yeah, you see he tried to make sure the 3 ball come. But pocketed well.
I was going to say pocketed that like it was. I think we were more concerned about it than he was.
Yeah. And yeah,
that's what he's doing. He's playing the bank.
And I can tell you he's also a very good banker. So he's very favored to make this ball. All he has to look after this cue ball, if he's going to play follow, might bump into the 9. Well, he didn't play follow and scratch.
He might be banking again here.
He can cut it in. The only problem is 10 ball on the other side of the table.
Other side of the table, right?
Yeah. Did he call the bank? No. He's going to cut it in low right. Trying to pass this side pocket, and he did it just enough.
Again, I think we were more stressed out about it than he was. So a bank and a really tight cut by Atencio and set far on that side of the table. But if there's one thing he's shown, it's that he can cut balls down rails.
Very
just
well
like
executed.
that.
And he did not hook himself. He apologized to be a little lucky. Just like that. Beautiful. I think his adrenaline right now just pumping up.
Adrenaline and confidence, and how could you not be confident after winning 5 straight racks?
Yeah. There's definitely room for a mistake in here.
And there it is. And interestingly enough, it was a 7 ball for Ko Pin-yi that he missed in that corner.
In between 10 and 9. Just like that. We solved all the difficulties in this table, and I don't see where we can not hope, of course, where we could expect him to make a mistake.
Right.
Just everything is wide open, and
Has the angle to come back over a little bit for that 8-ball.
yeah, 4 balls to get on the hill. Not first anymore, but it doesn't matter if you have such an advantage as the break.
We will go to a match-deciding 15th rack. And we'll in this match between Ko Pin-yi and Jesus Atencio.
Two ball in, and very unfortunate for the 1 ball. Land up on a different side of the table with no clear shot.
On the 8-ball, on the cue ball coming across for the 4, but again, we've seen him make much more difficult cut shots than this in this match. That being said, this is the match-deciding game, so anything can happen.
Maybe he's looking at to cut the 4 ball on the side and then play the bank on the 5. Or he's looking at the cue ball direction after he's going to cut it in the corner, just like that. Oof.
And now he
Still
has
pretty easy bank. Not, of course, the result he was hoping for. Probably he wanted to bump the 5 ball. But very...
and missed a 7-ball of his own. That's why 7 was in my head. Ko Pin-yi came back. Take a 7-6 advantage. Then broke dry. Atencio had a clear table, pocketed everything and ran out to go hill-hill, and now here we are.
He is short on the 10 ball. No.
No, he's great.
He's great. I can't imagine the nerves right now.
What a comeback by Jesus Atencio. Down 6-1. Takes advantage of a missed shot by Ko Pin-yi and comes all the way back. Defeats the former world champion from Chinese Taipei 8-7. He will now move on to the next round where he will face Francisco Sanchez Ruiz with a chance to get to the final 32, which will begin tomorrow.